Hello everyone, magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat and I welcome you to Brewing Live all new season and we are already on our episode 120. Okay, so this is for mental preparedness in the new landscape of living amidst challenges in our present time. Okay, so Brewing Live is a community service of the CACC Coffee Republic, our coaching hub, and the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. So in partnership with Life Coach Philippines, our heart as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people that matters to you. So shout out to all my fellow game changers serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. So giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. So I encourage you to expand your heart today by supporting the works that we do by blessing Decaf Coffee Republic with your food and beverage orders. So we have delicious vegan meals and fresh guyabano juice for easy switch to healthy eating. And we do also have sausage platter, waffles, and cakes for your favorite and classic comfort food. Okay, so please check our Facebook page for the menu and some of sumptuous meals and refreshing drinks or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to bring the Cup Coffee Republic experience to your place. So wherever it is, may it be at your home or at your workplace. So pwede nyo rin dalhin ang Decaf Coffee experience to your loved ones, to your friends, to your colleagues, doon sa mga gusto nyo pong mapasaya ngayong araw na to. So we are open from 9 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. for your orders on pick-up and delivery. So for other ways to support our community works, you may give us some stars or love gifts through fund transfer. So just check the caption of this video for the information on the bank and the GCash account. So if you have just joined us, ayan, so kung kakapasok niyo lang po dito for this Brewing Live, so I welcome you again and thank you for being here with me today. So you may circulate the link of this video to invite your friends to watch with you. Okay, you may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout outs, encouragement, motivation, and best, just acknowledge and express gratitude for them being there in your life. Okay, so as for me, let me give some shout outs to fellow mental model collectors inside the Learning Society by Master Coach A. Special mention to my fellow bronze badge holders. So if you are not yet a smart holder of the Big B Learning e-card and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy today, okay, today is the best time for you to take action. So connect with Coach Rezzhel to 0917-586-1661 to join the B Learning Society. Okay, so B Learning Society is the tent maker of the B Learning Home for mental fitness, and the perks that we enjoy are 5% food and beverage discount from Coffee Decaf Coffee Republic. Another perk that we enjoy is the full access to Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A happening every fourth Saturday of the month. And another one is the benefit of having the 90-minute coaching session with senior life coach from the Life Coach Philippines. So if you want to experience how it is to be coached by a life coach, so this is one of the best way for you. Join us here in B Learning Society. Okay, so save the date on October 30. So sa Saturday na po yan. So at 7 p.m. for our next mental model masterclass. As Master Coach A will teach about the thought leadership mental model mastery. Okay, so there we will learn the thought leadership mental model and discover how to become a 21st century knowledge entrepreneur. So if you want to be a knowledge entrepreneur, for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. Okay, so moving on for today's episode, I will be sharing with you about self-care that matters. Okay, so please do tag your friends, forward the link to this video, and invite others to join our conversation on mental preparedness. So here we are preparing you mentally. Sabi nga natin, we are in the middle of the challenges in our present time. A. So let me just introduce myself. I am Life Coach si Bercasio. My full name is Colleen Capino Bercasio. I am a certified actively co-create life coach from the Life Coach Philippines. Okay, so I am also one of the Master Builders Apprentice and a coaching speaker who've gone through the 6 steps to six-figure speaking career program, also by Master Coach A. And of course, I am a mental model collector. So I am part of the Be Learning Society. And today, this month, we are already on our 6th month. Ayan. So I encourage you to join us there in the Be Learning Society. So I am also the founder and creator of the private Facebook group Absolutely Worthy Coaching Community. And this community I have created to help you be mentally and emotionally fit so that you can express yourself, achieve your dreams, and live your purpose. Why? Because I believe that we are all worthy. You are worthy, absolutely worthy. I have done various works in ito yung aking corporate background or work background. So I have done various works in supply chain management for food manufacturing and personal care manufacturing for almost 2 decades of my working career. So medyo alam niyo na ako ng age ko. No? And now I am part of an agri enterprise helping connect farmers to the market. So I am a wife with no kids but living happily with my husband for for more than 12 years now. Okay, so if you are watching this on a replay, please comment hashtag replay and do send us message if you want to connect with any points that resonates with you throughout this conversation that we will have. So if you may find the video link where you can watch the replay of all episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. So please do follow and subscribe to the channel so that you will be notified if or when new learning videos becomes available. So do search us on that YouTube link and follow and subscribe. Ayan. So moving on for our episode for today. So before pala I move on to our topic. So let me just give uh, shout outs or acknowledge our fellow learners today. So Master Coach Jasmine, thank you for being here. Ayan, si Coach Darvel, hello, hello. Um, Ayan, so marami ding natag dito si Coach Darvel, no? So, come on, join us in this conversation that we will have about self-care. What is self-care that matters to you? Okay, so let us first define. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you already know what self-care is. So, maramang naririnig na natin yan madalas and we all do some form of self-care in our daily life. Okay, so whether it's tawag dito, it's pampering ourselves with the foods that we eat, doing tawag dito relaxation and self-regulation techniques or things that makes us feel good. Okay, so ayan, so we do some form of self-care. So what are the activities or what activities do you have that constitute your self-care routine? So I would be glad really if you can share your responses on our comment on our chat box. Okay, so ano-ano yung mga self-care activities that you do every day or sometimes every week. Okay? So baka yung panonood ng movies together with friends and your family, you may tawag doon, term that as your form of self-care. Okay? So, ayan, sabi dito ni Coach Darvel, no, skincare. So, skincare is her form of self-care. Ayan. So, which is very true naman. Okay, so let's just have a definition of what self-care is. So, self-care describes a conscious act. one takes in order to promote their own physical, mental, and emotional health. So it is a conscious act. Okay? Ibig sabihin, it is intentional, it is deliberate. Ibig sabihin, ito ay aware tayo that we are doing this. We are even planning to have these routines or activities that we have in order for us to promote our physical, mental, and emotional health. So there are many forms of self-care that it may take, okay? So meron tayo diyan yun nga, may physical, may mental, emotional, may social, may spiritual, and there are other a lot of categories there of self-care that we can search, no? So iba-ibang forma ang self-care that we have. And it could be ensuring that you get enough sleep every night, or stepping outside for a few minutes to for some fresh air. So those are some forms of self-care that we do. Okay, but let me just tell you, no, so some others are um, viewing self-care as something that is indulgent and selfish. Okay, so that is not necessarily true. Actually, hindi naman talaga yan true, because really, self-care that matters to you is something that gives you a lasting effect. Okay, it gives you a lasting effect. Okay, there are some form of self-care that we may think that we are doing that may be, okay, that may be really not helpful for us, for you in the long term. Okay, so self-care is also not selfish. Okay, so instead, self-care means that we take care of ourselves, or you take care of yourself, so that you can be healthy, you can be well, you can do your job right, you can help and care for others, and you can do all the things that you need to do and what to accomplish in your life. Okay? So, it's not really selfish. Kasi sinasabi rin nila, selfish ang self-care. That when we do self-care, di ba, para makasarili lang tayo, iniisip lang natin sarili natin. But that is not true again. Because really, what my favorite my favorite quote on self-care is that you take care of yourself so that you can take care of others. Imagine if you don't do your own self-care, and mapabayaan mo yung sarili mo, and then you have you incur, or may dumapo sa yung illness, and then others will now have to take care of you. Okay, so really, self-care is not selfish, it's taking care of us so that we can help take care of other people. Okay, so let me just connect, no, so self-care self-care and mental health. Okay. Self-care and mental health. Sometimes when we take care of ourselves, we only take care of our physical health. Okay. Madalas alam natin we have to have the proper exercise, the proper nutrition, yan, sleep, hydration, yan. But there is also another aspect of ourselves, that is the mind. Okay, that is the mind. And as we take care of our physical health, we also need to take care of our mental health. So this is what I want really to convey to you. This is really the message that I want to express to you in this episode, is that how you take care of your is that taking care of your mental health is a form of self-care. Okay, so it's not just the body that we have to take care. We also have to take care of our mental health. So ano nga ba ang mental health? Okay, so according to the World Health Organization, mental health is a state of well-being in which an individual, okay, first realizes his or her abilities. Second, that individual can cope with the normal stresses of life. So yung everyday stresses of life, because stress will always be there. How are we coping with the stress in our life? Okay, so third, that individual can work productively and fruitfully. So, ibig sabihin, okay, functioning atong an individual is functioning. Okay, so he can work productively and fruitfully. So, whatever it is that he does, whether employed in a company or self-employed, having their own business, having being an entrepreneur, okay? So, tawag doon, he can be productive in that area of his life and is able to, this is the fourth definition that that World Health Organization have on mental health, that an individual is able to make a contribution to his or her community. Okay, so is able to make a contribution. Okay, so are we fulfilling this four aspect of mental health that is defined by the World Health Organization? Okay, so another definition of mental health, according to mentalhealth.gov, is that this includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Okay, so it affects how we think, how we feel, and how we act. So it helps us determine how we handle the stress, sabi nga natin kanina, relate to others, and make decisions and choices in our life. So that's the definition of mental health. And as we take care of our mental health, we will be able to fulfill all those aspects that are defined in this, that are enumerated or listed in this definition of mental health. Ayan. So, thank you, Coach Candy, for joining me. Ayan, si Liz, hello. Thank you for being here. Coach Trisha, thank you. Ayan. Ah, ayan, si Michelle Lugera, thank you for joining us as well during this time. Okay, so um what does what is that self-care that really matters to us should be that self-care that will have a lasting effect on us, on our physical health, and on our mental health. So sabi nga natin kanina, self-care is not indulgent. Hindi lang po ito yung mga um, yung mga band-aid solutions that we do or that we think we can do, or that quick fixes that are our usual go-to. Okay, go-to. So, ano yung mga quick fixes? Diba? Minsan, uy, nai-stress ako. Makakain nga muna. Ano bang makakain dyan? Masarap ba yan? And then we indulge ourselves in this in the food that we have at home. So whether it's healthy for us or not healthy for us, but when we indulge, sabi nga natin, kung ano man ang labis ay hindi, kung ano ang tawag doon, ang labis ay hindi laging maganda. Okay? So, ano pa yung mga quick fixes that we do? Ano yung mga band-aid solutions that we do? That when we are stressed out, okay, ano yung una nating iniisip? Wait lang, mag-ano muna ako. Ayoko nang mag-isip. Manonood muna ako ng K-drama. Ayan. So, sino dito yung mga nakaka-relate? Or manonood muna ako ng Netflix. Ayan. Manonood muna ako ng kung ano man yung magandang series ngayon doon sa Netflix. Now, I'm not saying that they're totally wrong or are bad for you, but then when we begin to indulge in them and hindi natin namamalayan na yung oras natin doon, napahaba na pala yung sinasabi natin, saglit lang ako, saglit lang ako manonood, mga 30 minutes. But then again, when we realize, biglang, di ba parang unconsciously, nakaka-10 episode na pala tayo, marathon na pala yung ginawa natin, and then we ask ourselves, wait lang, saan napunta yung oras ko? May mga dapat pa akong gawin. So instead of, yes, na-relieve yung stress natin previously, but now, nung makita natin na may mga mahaba na yung oras na in-spend natin on that, and then there are things that we should be doing instead of that, mas lalo tayong na-stress. And then, anong ulit gagawin natin? Hindi na nga, wait na. Bukas ko na lang yan gagawin. Okay? So, katulad nga nung kagabi, no, discussion namin dun sa workshop ni Master Coach Hasmin, procrastination. So, okay. So, those are some of the quick fixes that we do. Okay, so if you haven't been doing, okay, self-care. So yung iba, they think that, yun nga, there might be some of you that are thinking that self-care is selfish and you are not doing any self-care routine for yourself, or you are doing it but you might not be doing it the right way. So this is the best time for you to uh, to rethink and redo how you do your self-care for yourself. So it should have a lasting positive impact in your life. Okay, so what are these example of self-care activities that we can do that can help us, that can have a positive impact for the long term? Okay, so here's the first, okay, asking for help. Asking for help. Okay, so some of us may view asking for help as a weakness, but really asking for help is showing that you are tawag dito, that you have that strong enough belief in yourself that you can you will be able to overcome any problems that you are currently having in your life by asking others for help. Kasi if you have done everything and still you are not able to move uh, move a step, move towards, or there is still something that hindering us, then maybe what you need is help from other people. Okay? Like kunyari, di ba? Nasiraan tayo ng sasakyan, kung kaya ba natin siya, minsan hindi natin kaya mag-isa. May malamang ako kung magdadrive ako ng sasakyan ngayon at nasiraan ako, hindi ako marunong niya. So, I can ask for help. But that's actually the irony, no? There are things that madali lang tayong mag-ask ng help. Pero when it comes to our life, when it comes to how we can overcome problems in our lives, sobrang nahihirapan tayo in asking for help. Be- do you have this thinking that yun nga, asking for help is a weakness and asking for help means that um that you have a very low uh value sense of value of yourself, okay, but it's actually counterintuitive, no? It's the opposite. It's because yun nga, if we ask for help, mas made-develop natin, mas magkakaroon tayo ng another perspective coming that other person uh, that is helping us, that may help us solve the problem that we have. So who can you ask for help? Okay, so who can you ask for help? You can go to your friends, you can go to your family, you can go to you can have your own mentor, and you can have a life coach help you. And we are here at the Life Coach Philippines willing to help. We are reaching out, we are extending our hand to help you. So if you need help with anything, just call us. The number that you need to call is 0917-586-1661, and we are tawag doon, happy to help you any time of the day, any day of the week. So that number is open. So if you need help, especially during this time of pandemic, that mental health is concerns are increasing day by day, not just for tawag dito, at any age group, no? Hindi lang yan sa mga bata, not just adolescents, but also adults like me, like maybe you. Okay, we need help. Okay, and yun, that is a form of self-care. That is a form of self-care. Okay, another form of self-care that we can do is setting goals. Okay? Um, Setting goals. If we have goals, okay, it's actually a form of taking care of your present, not just your present self, but also your future self. But also your future self. Sometimes we, no, ako before, I have this concept of myself as just today. But there is another aspect of myself that is the future self. yung bukas, yung mamaya, that is actually already my future self. Okay. So what I did 5 minutes ago, that is the past, and I am now in my present, and a few minutes from now, few hours from now, is my future self. What I do today can affect my future self. So if I set goals today, that's a form of taking care of my future self. Of course, pag magsiset ako ng goals today, it is something that will benefit, okay? Benefit myself and my future self. Hindi naman siguro tayo nagsiset ng goals that will actually harm us, di ba? Okay, so that is a form of taking care of ourselves. Okay, and setting goals promotes promotes self-discipline and promotes actually setting boundaries around ourselves. Okay? So, when we have goals, it might mean that we will have to say no to some things that comes in our life. Like, kunyari, if we have goals to finish some task today, and somebody invited us, and this task that we need to do is very important, whether at work or for our personal um, benefit, 'di ba? Alam na natin kung tawag doon, ah, pupunta ba tayo dun sa mag-a-agree ba tayo dun sa nag-aaya sa atin or not. So which is more important, okay? So sabi nga natin, 'di ba, mental health is also that helps us in that decision making, in making choices in our life. And setting goals is one of the best way for us to be able to make the uh, a decision, okay, for us to be able to constrain ourselves to say no to the things that will not don't add value to what we want in life, or to what we want to achieve in life, or that will not add value to the goals that we have. Okay, so instead of just usually kasi, 'di ba, most of us or a lot of us, okay, do people pleasing. We wanted to please other people. So we just agree to what they want from us, to what they say to us. Okay? So um people pleasing and also instant gratification. Okay? So yan yung mga um tawag dito, mga hindrances natin, or the things that we do currently, instead of that setting goals, instead of us practicing discipline in our life, practicing planning in our life, practicing setting boundaries in our life, which will constitute part of our self-care. Okay, so we just do people pleasing, and we indulge in instant gratification. Okay, so like yun nga, if our goal is to have, if our if wala tayong goal, no, with regards to, let's say, wala tayong goal sa on our health, okay, on our physical health and nutrition, and then some pag may food na naka-offer diyan, okay, so wala, lang din tayo, kain lang din tayo ng kain, and then in the future bigla na lang natin mapapansin, wait lang, bakit ang taba ko? Nakaka-relate ngayong pandemic. Okay, ako yan. Don't worry, ako din naman yan. Okay, wait, ba't biglang ang taas na ng timbang ko? Eh, hindi na kasya sa akin yung yung dress ko. Okay, dun sa mga matagal hindi lumabas ng bahay. Okay, ilang damit nyo ang hindi na nagkakasya sa inyo. Okay, so yan. Let's set a goal for our physical well-being. Okay, ano yung gusto nating ma-attain na weight. Okay, but any goals that you may set for yourself can form part of your self-care routine. Okay, tawag dito, uh, when that having, okay, that having a goal for yourself, okay, so katulad nga nung na aralan namin din kagabi, and for the other day during our MBA, mag-focus ka lang din muna sa isang goals for now. Okay? Mag-focus ka lang din muna. It doesn't necessarily about your health, but if you want, you can have that. Okay? focus on one goal, and tawag dito, manage yourself. Okay, have that practice self-discipline so that you can achieve your goals. And then when you achieve your goal, pwede ka naman ulit gumawa ng another goal. Kaya, so we are on to our third, but before that, let me just greet Coach Rezzhel. Coach Rezzhel, thank you for joining me. Ayan. So, um, sabi dito ni Coach Doorbell, yan, focus on one goal first. So, isang goal lang muna tayo. Sabi nga na, hashtag, isa muna. Wag muna nating damihan, otherwise ma-overwhelm tayo. But yes, set a goal. If you don't have one right now, set one. Okay? And if you need help on how to do that, connect with me or connect with any coaches from the Life Coach Philippines, and we will be really glad to help you. Okay, so on our third one is that form of self-care is to invest in ourself. Invest in our self-growth. Invest in our self-development. Invest in how we can grow ourselves. Okay. Bakit? Okay. Ano ba? What do you think is your, tawag doon, most valuable asset? Okay. What do you think is your most valuable asset? Is it your land? Is it the money in your bank account? Is it the house that you have, however big that is? Is it the car that you have, however grand that is? What's your most valuable asset? Okay, so your most valuable asset actually is you. Okay, ikaw. Because all the things that you want to do in life, ikaw lang din naman ang makakagawa nun. Hindi pwedeng gawin ng iba yan para sa'yo. Yes, you can hire others to help you, but really achieving your own goals, you have to do that. Wala ka namang magiging fulfillment pag iba yung naka-achieve ng goal mo. Diba? Alangan namang may goal kang to have this, say, tawag doon, like, I want to travel the world. Okay. Eh, yung kapatid mo nagta-travel sa around the world na. So, he's been, your sibling might be having or fulfilling that goal that you have, similar goal for yourself, pero siya yung nakaka-fulfill. Hindi pwede eh. Ikaw yung dapat gumawa nun. And when you do that, okay, when you do that, you have to invest in yourself. Okay? You have to invest in yourself for you also to be able to achieve the goals that you have. Okay? So yan, yung asset mo, ikaw. Ikaw ang most valuable asset mo. That's why you also need to prioritize yourself and your self-care. And when we say self-care, yun nga, it's not just the body, you also have to take care of your mental health. Okay, so this may mean, okay, investing in your self-growth. So investing in your self-care may mean saying no to the things that you are currently spending that are not helping you take care of yourself. Ano-ano ang mga yan? I know you know. Okay? I know you know. But if you want help to determine ano-ano yung mga bagay na yon and where you should have it, just connect with us and we will really be glad to help you create that self-care routine that can help you for the long term. The self-care that will really matter to you in the long term. Okay, so those are the three examples of self-care that we can do. Self-care need not be expensive, no? It need not be tawag dito, and yun nga, it need not be something that is selfish and indulgent. Okay, so you don't have to spend a lot of money for your self-care. Actually, if you do this, like the asking for help, may not really, tawag, hindi ka naman kailangan mag-spend ng malaki for that. Okay? But if you really want some investment in yourself, yun doon. Pwede mong pag-isipan, but it doesn't necessarily be expensive. Or if it is expensive, so imagine mo na lang, okay, how much are you paying for other things in your life that are expensive? Are they helping you? So instead of it na doon mo ilagay, ilagay mo to something that can develop yourself, that can grow yourself. Maybe you can have a return for that. Okay, so it's not really an expense. It will be an investment of yourself because magkakaroon yan ng return to you later on. The return is not just, okay, it's not just monetary. The monetary will always be if you are using, if you are, tawag doon, where you invest in your self-growth and if you practice that, tawag doon, and if you practice that in your life, the money may not come right away, but it will come. I promise you. Now, habang hinihintay mo yung balik ng investment mo, yung perang binigay na ininvest mo sa sarili mo, na bumalik sa'yo, there are other benefits that you can get already, okay, from that investment of yours, that self-growth, that resilience, that confidence, that courage that you can have when you are able to invest in your self-growth. And one way of doing that is joining us inside Be Learning Society. Okay, so Be Learning Society, it's not just parang andyan na yung matututunan mo on the masterclass about mental models. So mental models are a way of how you see things. So you are stacking your knowledge of how you can perceive, of how you perceive the world and how you can use them to be successful in life later on. But aside from that, we are already creating connections with other people inside the community, inside our community in Be Learning Society. Okay, so that's just, those are just a few of the immediate return of the investment that you can have in that. So later on, pag magamit mo, sabi nga natin, yung topic natin next month is uh, the knowledge, being a knowledge entrepreneur. Siyempre, pag sinasabi natin entrepreneurship, di ba, merong merong profit, balik. So, how tawag doon, dyan pa lang, matutunan mo pa lang yan. Definitely, you will have a return of your investment. So, I really, really encourage you for this month to join us inside Be Learning Society. Ayan, so those are the example. Sabi ko nga, asking for help. The second one is setting goals. And the third one is investing in your self-growth. Those can constitute uh, your self-care routine. So if you want to rethink, if you want to redo your self-care, you may want to consider these three things to include in your routine. Okay? So the question that I would like to leave you for today is, how are you taking of yourself? How are you taking care of yourself, and how are you prepared for the coming fourth impact of this pandemic? Um, since this brewing life naman is for you to be mentally prepared, okay, to prepare you mentally amidst the challenges in our present time. So how prepared are you? Okay, so just if you want help in that area of your life, just connect with us and we will really be glad to help you. Ayan. Okay, so ayan, thank you Coach Norris for joining me. Yan, Coach Darbel, thank you for having that summary in there. A lot of our viewers will really be helped with that. Okay, so sabi nga natin, preparation is the key to success. Sabi ni Alexander Graham Bell, so before anything else, preparation is the key to success. So how prepared are you today? So if you have not yet prepared, okay, this is the best time for you to start that, and you can start that by doing your self-care. Okay, so thank you for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness because of the ongoing GCQ, the Free Talk of Mental Preparedness. Okay, so meron kasing free talk on floor at Decaf Coffee Republic on mental preparedness every Saturday at 4 p.m. Pero because of the GCQ, this is temporarily put on hold. But you can still connect with us with any of your coaching needs 24/7. So if you need help, if you need any coaching help, whatever time that is, or whatever day that is, just connect with us. And we will be supporting you in the best way possible. Okay, so if you are interested in becoming a professional service provider, either as a life coach or a mental health coach like us, connect with sorry, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coaching Certification Program by Master Coach A. Okay, so that Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program is of Master Coach A already has uh, a CPD certification. So it has a 40 credit units of CPD, and we just finished the first batch of Co-Actively Co-Create certification program with CPD units last Saturday. So, and I am one of those who have attended and finished that batch, that first batch of having the CPD unit. So we are now accepting application for mental health certification and internship program with limited slots. So make sure that you make the reservation with Coach Rezzhel. So just connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about it. So join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 121. Okay, 121 na po tayo, and tomorrow will be Coach Marife Garfin talking about friendshiphood. Okay, what does it take? Friendshiphood, what does it take? Okay, so exciting yung topic natin tomorrow for Brewing Live. So Decaf Coffee Republic is located inside Pioneer Center compound, widely known as PC. So we are just across the Bayanihan Center in Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Street in Capitolio, Pasig City. So again, this is Life Coach Bercasio, mentally fit to serve you. In behalf of the Life Coach Philippines, this is us in the Life Coach. This is us in the Philippines. Love bam boom, love bam boom, love bam boom. Bye and see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day.